Hey, Jimmy. Hey, Leslie. I got Jimmy's first, Leslie. Okay, second. She's laughing. It's hard to beat Jimmy Spencer. He's ready to hit the button, I guess, right there around 7:30. Hey, Gary. Gary with two R's, and got Tootsie with two T's, and Jeff with two F's. I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Hey, Dennis. I just went live, Dennis. Gary's third. Sit down. I'll put you on camera here in just a minute. Jimmy saying hey to Dennis. And then Jimmy saying hey to Gary with two R's. Hey, John. Good evening and Merry Christmas to everybody in chat from somewhere in Ohio. So he must not be home. So he's out and about then, I guess. John Esper is. Dennis is saying hey to Jimmy. Let's see. Hold on. I was just trying. I got my hand in there. Hey, Dry Creek. Yeah, I know y'all know this street. Y'all know exactly where I'm at. Hey, David C. Perkins. Oh, we're good, David. I appreciate you asking. He said, hello, young man. How are you doing? And hello, you doggy. Or young doggy. Hey, Linda. Hey, Linda, dadgummit, I messed up. I got my other phone with me, and I meant to take a picture of the darn recipe, because Virginia Alexander sent me the recipe to what you was wanting, and I've got it, and I meant to take a darn screenshot of it and forgot to, so that way I could show you on here. Alexi's good. That's the reason I come up here also. I wanted to see how she did coming up the mountain. This is the first time she's been up here, at least since I've had her. Yeah, she done real good coming up the mountain a little while ago. Hey, Jimbo's cruising. Hey, thanks for coming in. So but back to what I was saying though, I apologize, Linda, for not doing that. I had a darn brain fart. I've got everything else ready to go, but forgot to do that. Uh, and I wish this other phone don't get my text, because if it did, I'd be able to show you. But I meant to take a screenshot of that recipe for you. Jimbo's asking or saying hey to everybody. John says, how you like the new ride? Oh, I love it, John. I took it to the Shrine Bowl Saturday. And I'm telling you, it's like floating in the air. I had to watch my speed. I mean, you'll be going 80, 90 mile an hour and not even know it. I looked down and I was like, I need to slow down. Because it rides real good. Leslie says she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Jimmy saying hey to John Hasper. Dry Creek says beautiful views over there. We're kind of miss seeing those views since we're not in the shop over there anymore. But it was just too much of a drive. And I can understand that, Dry Creek. I'm surprised you even done it for as long as you did, because, I mean, y'all were having to go around your butthole to get the elbow to hit all the stores you was hitting. I mean, I know you was making one great big circle, but yeah, man, that's a lot of driving. And it's been a while since I've been up here as far as Christmas time up here in Blowing Rock. We're in downtown Blowing Rock for the ones that doesn't know. And of course, you can see where they've got it lit up pretty good right here on Main Street. Leslie saying hey to Jimmy. Linda says, Jeff, Virginia in the chat. It's okay about the recipe. How about next time? Yeah, I'll try to go live again maybe Thursday. or this weekend, and that way I can make sure. That way I can make sure I get the recipe to you, because she did send it to me. I don't think she's in here yet though. And seeing Christmas is less than a week away now, so a lot of people might be having like get-togethers and parties and got stuff going on. Well, I'm kind of shocked with how many I got in here right now. Considering Christmas is less than a week away. Jimmy saying hey to Linda. Hey Fred and Connie. Hey Jeff and Tootsie. We stayed there 1 year many years ago. Yeah, I'll ride this around here in a little bit. I mean, like I said, there's not a whole lot to look at because it's just a little old town, but it's neat though. I mean, it's a mini Gatlinburg, I guess. Am I correct on saying that, Dry Creek? Because I know Dry Creek knows where I'm at, and they've been here quite a few times when they were selling their products here. I mean, to me, it's like a mini Gatlinburg, but it doesn't hold a candle to Gatlinburg by no means. There's Virginia. John, I just told Dry Creek saying hey to everybody in the chat. Jimmy saying hey to Fred and Connie. Linda saying hey to Jimmy and asking how he's doing. So yeah, I'm in Blowing Rock, North Carolina, John Esper. I had it in my title also. And then there's Miss Virginia. Hey, Virginia, I was just apologizing to Linda. I meant to use my other phone here and take a darn screenshot of the recipe that you sent me to give to her, and I forgot to do that. I was setting up the live and didn't do a darn screenshot of your text that you sent me with the recipe, so I was apologizing to Linda there a little bit ago. Fred and Connie saying hey to everybody. Yeah, it is a quaint little town. You're right, Dry Creek. I mean, you blink and you're through it pretty much. Yeah, and I was going to ride down that way too, Fred. He said he stayed at the Chatola Resort because it's world famous. It's known worldwide now, I guess. Fred and Connie saying hey to Virginia. Fred and Connie saying hey to John Asper. And it is windy and it is cold. It's 25 degrees right now. The recipe like from the Waltons. No, not that recipe, Fred. So anyhow, and right quick, I wanted to go ahead and tell this. I know Dennis Jackson's in here right now. Hold on a minute. Let's see. Virginia saying hey to Fred and Connie. Leslie says, Burr, we just got home from Kroger. And it's cold out there. Yeah, what's y'all's temperature, Leslie? I know y'all got snow. And they got a little bit of snow up here. I mean, there's a little bit, not really nothing much to where I can show you guys. But you'll see a little bit when I get on the road here in a little while. Virginia saying hey to Jimmy, and Fred and Connie saying hey to Leslie. Leslie says, I have no idea. I'll ask Alexa. I'm not a weather geek. Linda says, hey Virginia, I won't have your fudge for Christmas. Darn Jeff. I apologize, but I'm crying over here. Linda, I'll try to get that to you. I'll try to figure out a way to get that to you, Linda. What I might do, hey Linda, what I might do is I'll just do a video. I'll do a video, and I'll put it on a video for you, Linda, and then that way you can get it that way. I should have done that. I don't know why I didn't think of that till just now. I'll just do a short little video for you, Linda, and then that way you can, have it tomorrow or tonight. I'll do that, and then that way I don't have to worry about keep remembering. Hey, Candace. John says it's 28 where he's at, and Fred and Connie says we did too, Leslie. And Leslie says it's 27 where she's at. So I'm colder than all of y'all because it's 25 with the darn wind blowing. I don't know if y'all can see that flag moving. I'll zoom in a little bit. It's really picked up now. Had a little gust there. Candace is saying, hey, oh yeah, I saw that. Let's see. Hey, Diane. 34 feels like 25 where Diane's at. Hey, thanks for coming in, Diane. Candace is saying hey to everybody. Jimmy saying hey. Diane says evening, Jeff and Tootsie. Jimmy saying hey to Diane. Diane saying hey. And Fred and Connie says be right back. All right. Let me know when you're back, Fred and Connie. Because I was going to tell something right quick. There's Teresa. TME TV. There's the star. Hello. Bad word, Teresa. Bad word. You know not to say that. You're never LATE. Not my show. You come in whenever you want to. Linda says, Jeff, thank you for making the effort about Virginia's fudge recipe. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, Linda. I'll just do a video. I'll record the text or whatever, and put it up, and I'll title it that this is for a friend of mine, Linda, on YouTube that was wanting this recipe. And then once I know you get it, I might just take that video down because it's mainly for you, but somebody else might want it too, though. So I might just leave it up. Let's see. Jimmy saying hey to Tommy and Teresa. Candace says, what's in Blowing Rock, Jeff? Never heard of that. Well, it's actually, that's the name of the town, but there is a rock that's called the Blowing Rock. It's right when you first come in, back behind me. You got to take another road, and it's a rock that you walk out to. And no joking, all jokes aside, I'm sure, I don't know if Dry Creek knows this or not, but you go out there and you can look it up. But you go out there to the rock, and if you catch it on a rainy day or snowy day, it snows upside down and it rains upside down. And that's the truth. It's crazy. But it's mainly, it's like a big old rock that you walk out on, and you got a view of the mountains. It's, nothing real special. Hang on a minute. It jumped on me here. So that's where the name of the town got its name from, Candace. The Blowing Rock. Hey, Charlie Brevell, Elvis is in the house. He says it's 31 out here, Jeff. And Jimmy's saying hey to Jimmy. And then Teresa's going, aw. John says, all we got was a dust in the snow. It's all gone now. They still a little bit left up here in Blowing Rock, and I'm sure Boone still got. I think Boone and like Beach Mountain and Sugar Mountain, which is on up the road a little ways. I know there'll be quite a bit up there because they got quite a bit yesterday. Let me get back because it's jumping on me. Let's see. John Esper says, oh, wait a minute. I read that. Leslie says, bad word is a bad word when we use it in my house. It's downright scary. Leslie. So I'll say it right then because I know what she says. She says late is a bad word when we use it in my house. It's downright scary. Jimmy saying hey to Charlie, what's up, buddy? And says, Charlie, how are you? And Diane says, same here, talking to John. Linda says, Jeff, oh my God, Candace is in the house finally. Yeah, I'm glad she's better and, back in here able to chat with us. Charlie says, I'm great, Jimmy. And how are you doing? And Candace is saying, hey to Linda. Jimmy says, Charlie, I'm wonderful. Saturday is my birthday. Yeah, Jimmy Spencer's birthday Saturday, so happy birthday, Jimmy. Happy early birthday. Go ahead and wish you a happy birthday, which I'm sure I'll tell you again Saturday. Virginia saying hey to Leslie. Dry Creek says we went to the Blowing Rock. And yeah, I couldn't remember if y'all went there or not, Rob and Denise. Jimmy says, Leslie, did you have a birthday the 10th? But I think he's meaning the other day. Uh, Leslie saying hey to Virginia. David says, Chef, what have you been drinking? And Candace says, very cool. Rob's Virginia saying hey to Rob and Denise. Candace is saying hey to Virginia. And Leslie said, yes, I did, Jimmy. And then Diane's telling Jimmy happy birthday. Rob and Denise is saying hey to Miss Virginia. Jimmy saying, see, I can remember that. And Jimmy says, happy late birthday, Leslie. And Linda says, happy birthday, Jimmy. How old? And I'll let Jimmy tell that if he wants to. Charlie says, Jeff, you went up in style in your new SUV, buddy. Yeah, I appreciate that, Charlie. I finally broke down and got something that's going to last me a good while, hopefully. Leslie says, you're smart, Jimmy. No way I can remember things like that. Okay, he's going to be 63 Saturday. And Leslie's thanking Jimmy. Virginia's saying hey to TME TV. Your dumplings look good. Yeah, they did. I watched that too, Virginia. Charlie says, God bless you, Jimmy. And Virginia saying hey to Linda. Teresa says, oh, Lordy, Virginia, I'm making fudge tomorrow. So are you going to do a video on that, Teresa, on making the fudge? Because like I say, I'm going to do a video to put that recipe up so that way Linda can get it. And then if anybody else wants it, I'll do like a little short or something. And then that way, and I'll title it Virginia's Fudge Recipe or something. Hold on, it jumped on me again. I need to get on my other phone. I got it with me. So that way it's easier for me to, because I'll show you why too. Because y'all are on another new toy right now, which I'm getting ready to show all that. Let me get on my live feed here if it'll pull it up. I'll just go to my channel. Let's see. Come on, I know it. How did I do that? Maybe it's in the notifications. Nope. Because this phone's hooked to my phone. Usually it picks me right up. But I guess because everybody else, I'm seeing where everybody else is live tonight. Anyhow, let me stay caught up to you guys. All right, then Jimmy saying, thank you, Charlie. Diane says, you're a pup, Jimmy. I turned 66 last month. And Leslie says, happy early birthday to you, Jimmy. Linda says, hey, Virginia, I missed you. So she's saying hey to Virginia. And then Virginia's saying hey to Candace. Hey, Blaine. Hey, buddy. Hey. We can start now. I'm here. Yeah, well, hey, we'll start here in a little bit, Blaine. Jimmy says, thank you, Leslie. Diane says, about time, Blaine. Teresa TME says, I was trying to say don't watch Virginia. Okay. I didn't decipher that one as good then, Teresa, so I apologize. Blaine says, I have things to do and people to see, Diane. And Virginia's saying happy birthday to Jimmy. Candace says, wait a minute, you got a new video? Yeah, I did last week, Candace. I got a video on it. So whenever you want to go watch it, if you want to. You don't have to, but there's a video on it. Linda goes, Blaine. Jimmy saying hey to Blaine. Blaine saying hey to Linda. Let's see. Oh, you're welcome, Jimmy. Yeah, yeah, that's what I got, Charlie. And her name's Lexi. We're in Lexi. That's the nickname I gave her. Hey, JT Adventures, Josh. Teresa says I was, but I might not. Yeah, it's Alexis, Candace. I nicknamed her Lexi. Linda says, Jimmy, cool. I'm your age. Turned that in August. Josh says, them dumplings look good in your video, Teresa. And Charlie says, yep, Candace. And Teresa's thanking Josh. And Jimmy's saying, hey to Josh. Josh is saying, hey. Virginia says, Teresa, I made about 30 pounds of fudge, 19 dozen cookies, and 2 dozen gingerbread men. Good Lord. You've been busy, Virginia. Hey, Patrick. JT saying, hey. Fred says, back for story time with Jeff and Tootsie. Teresa or Leslie saying hey to Blaine, and Josh is saying hey. Jimmy saying hey. All right, everybody's saying hey. I'm trying to catch up. Everybody's saying hey to everybody, which that's good. I'm glad. Leslie says Lexi is a pretty girl, just riding in style. Candace says my new to me vehicle is still too smart for me. I hope you don't have that. Oh, I know, Candace. I'm having that problem too. I mean, this ain't a brand new vehicle, but it's, new to me, and it's a 2017, so it's got stuff that I'm not used to. And Fred saying hey to Elvis. And Jimmy says, Teresa, I watched your video. I forgot to comment on it. And Candace says, I'm going to have to look it up. And Dry Creek saying hey to Candace. And Fred saying hey. Blaine says, I joke about everyone not having a Ram. And danged if I didn't have it towed in the garage today. Oh no, bless your heart, Blaine. Did the Dodge lay down on you? Josh is saying hey. Candace saying hey. Everybody's saying hey. Let's see. Teresa says, I've been putting everything off until closer to the weekend. And then Candace says, same, Jeff, about the cars. And Dry Creek saying hey to everybody. See, everybody's saying hey. And Fred and Connie says, good, Elvis. And Charlie, Elvis says, a lot warmer. And Blaine says, yeah, I could ram it no further. It kept hitting the wall. I'm not sure what's going on with it. Bless your heart. Well, I hope it's nothing too serious. So let me cut the lights on here. Wait a minute. Let me get fixed up here. I gotta get dolled up. Wait a minute, Larry. Hey, Larry. Hey, buddy. If anyone feels led of the Lord to send me a Christmas care package full of candy fudge, gingerbread men, dumplings, Buckeyes, you can. Obey the Lord. Larry. So he's catching everybody that's done some cooking videos, and Josh is saying hey to Larry. All right, I'll flip it. Let me get the lights on. Blaine says, luck here. Y'all need to obey the Lord and send me money for my Ram to be fixed. That's better than your food, Larry. And Fred says, what about little Debbie Christmas trees, Larry? Yeah, he forgot about that. Virginia's laughing. You got Virginia rolling. So anyhow, Merry Christmas early, everybody. I'm in the Santa outfit. Come here, Toots. Come on. I got my, well, hold on. I can do this right here. I got my Buc-ee's Christmas shirt on, the newest one, the 2023. And then here's Santa's little helper right here. Come here. Get up here. Get up there. Get up there. Hop up here. Hop up here. Hop up. Hop up. You can hop up there. Come on. All right, look right here. Now, you get over here. Come here. They won't see you. They won't see you. Which, now, one thing I've noticed today, wait a minute, I might have it zoomed in. No, I don't have it zoomed in. But, babe, that puts us close. We're like, wow factor. Like, yeah, she's got her, turn around here, Toots. She's got her, hang on, I'll turn around. She's got her Santa's little helper. outfit on tonight. So we're sort of matching. But I will throw out a little hint or a little tidbit. Tootsie likes Lexi, Blaine. She's still getting used to it. Of course, this is only her second time being in it. All right, go over and sit down. Go over and sit down, because I know you want me to pet on you, and you're like right here on top of the camera. And I gotta, let's see, I guess I could do this right here. Hold on. Sorry for the shaking. Hold on, give me 1 sec. Let's see. No, it won't let it do that. That's to do the other. One lets it come forward. Anyhow, so here, hang on, I'll point it towards her where you can see her. So right here is what I got. This is what y'all are riding on. Wait a minute, I got the thing upside down. This is how y'all are riding. So that's the gimbal that I got. It is hooked to the rear view mirror. You get it at Walmart. Now, this is not no paid promotion or nothing, but you can get this little thing at Walmart. I got it yesterday when I done all my Christmas shopping. $5. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. So that's what y'all are riding in right now, is that right there. That's the way it looks. Except I've got it turned down towards Tootsie, which she's laid back down, so I'll turn it back my way. But it does put me a lot closer to y'all. So I figured that way if anybody wants to get something like this, because I know Fred said something where he had to use a different one for what he's got. So I didn't know if he knew about this or not. I don't know how long this has been out. I just happened to spot it. I know I had never seen one, but so far it's working pretty good. But like I said though, that's not a paid promotion. But anyhow, we'll get back to the Christmas lights and I'll get caught up with you guys, and then we'll go for a ride. All right, let me make sure I got this tightened back up so it don't shake on y'all. I apologize for my finger being in the way. There we go. That's what I'm saying. I wish I could pull it up, because I know y'all done some commenting. All right, let me try to get caught up here. All right, right there before he asked about the Christmas trees, and Virginia's laughing. Charlie says, Larry's got a sweet tooth. Candace says, that tree down the street is just stunning. I hope we get a better look later. And then Virginia's saying, or laughing at Larry. Blaine says, I just sounded like cut these lights off where I can see a little better. Blaine says, I just sounded like a famous Gatlinburg YouTuber, but of course all joking. Jimmy says, Virginia, my mother's sister, lived right beside us, and her name was Virginia. I used to help her make cakes, pies, cookies, and everything, even homemade bread. Larry says, if that's on your heart, Fred. Hey, Pam. And Blaine says, Santa, I know him. And Teresa TME says, Lion Larry, will do my best. And Dry Creek's laughing at Blaine. Candace is saying, ah, toots. And Larry's saying, hey. Teresa says, oh my God, how cute. Oh, thank you, Teresa. She's talking about Tootsie. Dry Creek saying hey or going, Larry. Then Jimmy's saying hey to Larry. Candace says, look at Miss Styling. And Leslie says, oh, Santa's little helper. And then Larry's giving love to Teresa. And Blaine says, what did Tootsie think of Lexi? Which I'd already answered that. Dry Creek says, I hope you aren't wearing a dress too. No, I'm not wearing a dress. But Tootsie's getting, me and her's going to be twins. She's getting something for Christmas, which I don't want to tell a whole lot on that because, well, I'm probably going to put a video out on it. So stay tuned. That's all I'll say. Lady says, if he is, I want to see that Rob Denise. Dry Creek's laughing at Leslie. Linda says, Jeff, you and Tootsie are so festive. And Candace says, whispers to self, I don't know what possessed Jeff to cut that straggle off his face, but yeah, Candace. Well, the rest of it's going to be off by the weekend. John says, there's the little star of the show. Hey, Barb and Bill. Saying hey to Jeff and Tootsie. Love the Christmas tree, Bucky shirt, and Tootsie sweater too. Hug her for us. Are you in your new car? Yeah, I'm in Lexi. Jimmy saying hey. Virginia's talking to Jimmy there about great grandson who loves to help her. His mom bought him a little baker's hat and apron. That's cool, Virginia. Barn Bill saying hey. Dave says I'm getting one of them for my car too. Thank you for telling me about it. Yeah, Walmart or my Walmart had it. I don't know if every Walmart carries them, but it's $5, and I'm loving it so far. Jimmy says Virginia, that's awesome. Dry Creek saying hey. Jimmy says Virginia, I used to pick the cherries off the trees and the apple. And then everybody's saying hey. James Stab, hey, thanks for coming in. Everybody's saying hey. Linda says Virginia, you are like squished elbow, great family. And Bill and Barb saying hey. Everybody's saying hey. Squishy. She's saying I meant squishy. Candace says Toot's probably getting a mini Lexus. No, she's not getting a mini Lexus, Candace. It's something else. Larry says, is that an ice cream store there in front of you? Yeah, that's Kilwin's. And it's too cold to go get ice cream. I'm not doing ice cream. Candace says, oh, pretty husky dog. I missed that. I think I caught a glimpse, but yeah, no, she's laid down. She didn't see it. She's laid down over here in the heated seat. Linda says, Virginia, I didn't mean elbow. I meant mellow. This darn keep. Okay. And then Candace says, laugh out loud, Linda. Sure, it's the keyboard. And Jimmy says, hello, Pam. I missed you when you came in. And James says it's pizza time tonight. And Leslie says maybe Kilwin's has hot chocolate. They might. I don't know if they got hot chocolate or not. Leslie, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's the same crowd, Larry. They got one here in Blowing Rock. There's one in Boone. Well, I say Boone. There's another one at the shops on the Parkway, which is in between Boone and Blowing Rock. And then there is one in Gatlinburg. Now, don't quote me 100% on that, but I'm pretty sure it's all the same crowd. As far as the one in Gatlinburg, the one here, and then the one that shops at the Parkway. I know the one here and the shops at the Parkway's linked together, and I think I'm telling it right as far as the one in Gatlinburg. Virginia saying, hey. Linda says, Candace, I wish I could say I took a hit, but I didn't. Dry Creek says, it is, Larry. Okay, yeah. I thought I was telling that right. Candace is laughing like crazy. Tootsie laying all over on her heated seats, missing the I say boogies, another name for dogs. She's missing, not getting to see them. And Larry says, well, ain't that neat? Yeah, it's the same. I don't know if they've got any other stores besides those three. That's the only three that I know of. I've never really done research on it though, if you want to know the honest truth, and I'm caught up now. But hey, right quick, while I got all y'all in here, because Dennis Jackson, he was in here and said, hey, I don't know if he's still in here or not, because he's and he's probably not, because he's having to get up at like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and they got to leave at I think I got to leave by 4. It's either by 4 or 4:30. His knee operations in the morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. So he's getting his other knee done. So he's going to be down and out here for the next month or so. So if y'all don't mind, just send him some prayers tonight. I hope everything goes all right and everything, which I'm sure it will. Uh, but I know he'll appreciate the prayers. So I wanted to tell all y'all that right quick, because like I say though, he might not be in here now, but he'll watch the rerun. I'm sure whenever he gets back home, because he won't be able to do anything. Um, Other than that, I know he's ready to get this mess over with and done. And like I said, I know he popped in right at first, but he's probably went on to bed by now because they got to get up so early. So, but I know he appreciates all y'all for the prayers and stuff too, and I'm sure he'll let all y'all know once he gets back on YouTube and gets back in the swing of things. Virginia says Linda spell check messes me up a lot. Hey, it was not the spell check; it's my fat fingers that mess me up, Virginia, and letting the rest of y'all know too. Dry Creek says it was neat to see it there when we go to restock our area of the shop over there, Larry, talking about the kill ones. Larry says stupid Ohio needs a kill ones. Hey, William Smith, hey, you slipped in on me. If I missed your comment, let me know what you wrote, because I didn't see you come in. He's saying me too. Okay, Dennis is saying still here. So he's still in here, so he's seeing all y'all's prayers right now. William says, gonna go roll for 2 days, then be off till the 1st. There you go. So you're gonna have you a little over a week off, William. That's good. Candace saying good luck, Dennis. Hey, Paul. Hey, howdy. And then Leslie sending love to Dennis. Hey, Angie Sue. Hey. Teresa says, do we have an address to send cards? If you want to put it on here, Dennis or Teresa, his wife, Dennis's wife, Teresa, if y'all want to tap y'all's mailing address, I'll let them. I'll leave that up to them. I know what it is, but like I said, that's like personal information. So if she wants to type it in for him, I'll let them do it since he's still in here. Hold on a minute, it jumped on me. All right there's Larry says, wait, you have an area in North Carolina, Dry Creek? Where in the heck have I been? They used to, Larry. Linda says, Virginia, I have trouble reading this chat with the words being so small. Thanks for understanding. Teresa, T and me saying prayers for Dennis. Bill and Barb saying prayers for Dennis. And Dry Creek says, we did. We pulled out of the store. It's beautiful over there, Larry, but it was a drive. Yeah. And they was talking about that right before you came in, Larry, because it is a drive for them. I mean, they were having to go like in a great big circle and around their butthole to get to their elbow to do all that driving to stock stores and stuff. Because, I mean, they had one that's even farther away than this over in West Jefferson. Let's see. David's praying for Dennis. Angie's praying for Dennis. William says getting up at 2:30. And well, the Dennis and them be up around that same time too, William. Paul says, hello, Mr. Flintstone, talking to Fred and Connie. And Jimmy saying, hey. Dennis says, thanks for all the prayers, really appreciate it. And Angie saying, hey. Dry Creek saying, hey. Linda says, good luck, Dennis. Virginia saying prayers to Dennis. Jimmy saying, hey. Angie saying, hey. Virginia saying, hey. Linda saying, hey. Angie saying, hey. Fred saying, hey, it's PB on. I hadn't seen her on here yet because it'll say that. So I hadn't seen her come in because that other Pam's a different Pam. Fred, the Pam Hyatt. Angie saying hey to Linda. Larry says they need a store in Columbus. I hear it's beautiful. And Dry Creek says there is one Kilwins in Columbus, Larry. Short north. Talking to Larry. And, okay, so there is a Kilwins up in Columbus. Okay, well, I didn't know that. Virginia says, last time my phone updated, they made my chat background black, and I hate it. And Angie saying hey to Virginia. And then Larry goes, what? There is? Yeah, that was news to me too, Larry. Linda says, oh, sorry. Hey, Fred and Connie, Leslie, and senior moments. David says, I had a hip replacement 11 days ago. First 3 days were hard, getting better every day now. I hope you do good on your knee replacement. Talking to Dennis. And Leslie saying hey to Linda. Yeah, yeah, I knew. I'm glad you're getting better too, David. Hey, David, where do you? I hadn't looked since the last time. Where you at on subs? You ought to be getting close. What's your sub? You know, to where you can be able to go live. I know you had 40 some last week. I didn't know if you'd hit 50 yet. Dry Creek's sending Larry the address. And Bill and Barb's praying for David and for complete recovery. And David says, I had 41 the other day and I still got 40. Okay. Fred and Connie says, there's also a Kilwins in Georgia. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce that city. I'm not going to start that tonight. Lord have mercy. Angie saying hey to Leslie. John says, I was in Western Ohio Friday night. I drove past the future home of Bucky's. Nothing's changed yet. It's still a field. It's going, wait a minute. It's going to be at least 2 more years. And then there's the address for Larry to the Kilwins. And Linda says, hey, Leslie, I never forget about you. I'm tired. I promise I won't flirt with Larry. And Dry Creek says that's the Kilwins address, not Larry and Leslie's address. Leslie says there are Kilwins everywhere. I looked at their website, even all the way out and caught. Really? That's what I say. I've never done research on it. Well, that's good to know for future reference. So thanks for letting me know on that, Leslie. Bill and Barb says, we have a Kilwins here in Henderson. Yeah, it is yummy. And Leslie saying hey to Angie. Dry Creek says, yeah, Leslie, if I remember right, their main one is out of Michigan. Okay. And Larry says, thanks for clearing that up, Denise. And then Leslie says, you can flirt with him, Linda. I don't blame you. Delanaga. So I hope I'm saying that right. I was trying to pronounce it in my head, Fred. Virginia says, never heard of Kilwins here. And Dry Creek's laughing at Larry. Teresa says, David, you got 42 now. There you go, David. Picked up another subscriber. Got TME TV, just sub to you. Larry says, anyone can flirt with me, including you, Virginia. And Leslie says, that's brand new information. And David says, thank you, number 42. And so I pronounced it right. Thank you, Fred. I appreciate that. And Virginia's laughing at Larry. I'm definitely going to have to get used to this new gimbal or whatever you want to call it, though. Because, like I said, I've got it turned, but see, then I can swivel it back to where it's sort of kind of straight. You know, not that truck's gone in front of me, too. And Larry's laughing. Yeah, Lexi's white, Candace. Yeah, see, white. White's the only way I roll. Shows less dirt, doesn't fade. Well, not as fast. I guess it will fade eventually, but definitely not as fast. And it just looks cleaner to me. Teresa says, Lion Larry is such a tramp. So sorry, Leslie. Hey, Diamondback. Merry Christmas, everyone. And Dry Creek's laughing. Leslie's laughing too, saying, he is. And Larry's laughing at Teresa. I need a tramp stamp. Hey, Larry, if you get one on the lower back, you know the old saying, Larry. If you get one on the lower back, might as well be a bullseye. Virginia says, Merry Christmas to you, Diamondback. And I'm caught up at the moment. So, I mean, if y'all want to, since I'm caught up at the moment, we can ride through Blowing Rock here right quick, if y'all want to see it right quick. And then I'll find another parking spot to catch up on the chat. I wish I could get this other phone to pull up. Okay, Dennis is saying good night to everybody and see everyone next week. Yeah, and right quick, Dennis, before you click off, I'm still debating on whether if I'll be live Tuesday, because that's the day after Christmas. I'm still not sure if I will be live next week, and I was going to mention that later on in the show, but I'll go ahead and tell it now. I just don't know if I'll be live next week or not, as far as on Tuesday. But I'll keep y'all up to date. I'll keep everyone updated on that. Let's see. Fred saying, hey. Diamondback says, God bless you, Virginia. And then Teresa says, Leslie, you have to make sure he gets one. And Linda says, Jeff, I try to control myself with Larry, but you're always here to look at. Remember, I told you you were smoking with your tan. And Candace says, let's park by the tree. If I can get a spot over there, Candace. And then Virginia says, thank you, Diamondback. Teresa says, good night, Dennis. Have a good surgery. And Leslie says, Teresa, he won't get a tattoo. He's too scared. And I don't blame him, because you won't catch me getting a tattoo either. John Esper says, that location that they have in Dublin, Ohio is only 12 miles from me. There you go, John. So 12 miles down the road. Larry says, Linda, Jeff's hands are bigger than mine. Angie saying goodnight, Dennis. Teresa says, oh, geez, that would be great video. Would be a great video. And Drakrick says, it's not about the hands, Larry. It's about the feet, they say. And Candace is laughing at Drakrick. And Bill and Mark says, night, Dennis. Praying for your successful surgery. Be safe and be careful. And Drakrick's trying to be an angel right now. And Linda says, Larry, I think your Christmas tree is bigger than Jeff's. Larry's laughing. Virginia says, Drakrick, that's always the way I heard it. Let me see if I can get my... Hold on a minute, guys. I'm going to try to see if I can pull up my live feed again on this other phone, because it does make it a little easier. Okay, right there's how I done it. I'll just search it. And then it should take me to my... Yeah, right there we are. Alright, so I finally got y'all pulled up on this there. Alright, now I gotta flip these headlights back on. See if I can remember how to do that. Okay, and then Dry Creek, let's see. Leslie says, well, then Larry is in big trouble. He only wears a size 8 shoe. Leslie, Candace says, say you were about to take a little walk, huh, Jeff? No, I'm not walking. No, we're going to take a little drive. Yeah, and then Teresa says, oh, now it's getting good. Candace says, gets out glasses. And Larry says, my Christmas balls are bigger too. And Diane says, magnifying glass anyone? And then Candace is laughing at Leslie. And then Fred says, are they blue, Larry? Hey, Fred, you beat me to it. I was going to, but you beat me to it. Blue balls. Linda says, Larry, I think you have balls like basketballs. Linda, gosh. Well, this live shows went to hell in a handbasket. Leslie says, no way, Jeff. I got that under control. Gosh. Y'all are crazy. But I love it. Teresa says, oh, Lord, now we're talking about who has the biggest balls. I mean, Christmas balls. And Dry Creek says, you have to take into consideration the shoe width, too. Just saying. Larry says, good Lord, Linda. Candace says Jeff's lives are always sexual, and Rob and Denise's are always go-to foods, and wonder why that is. And then Dry Creek's laughing. And then, oh, it's on food there a little bit ago, Candace. Dry Creek says, glitter on the balls looks so festive. And then Linda really blamed in disguise. Linda, I think he's saying Linda's really Blaine in disguise, questioning that. And then Leslie's laughing. Angie says, you guys making me blush. And then Teresa's laughing at Dry Creek. And then Larry says, that's pretty nuts, Denise. And Billy Barb's laughing. Hey, while we're laughing, before we do go for a drive, just in case some of y'all gotta hop off, I'll go ahead and do this. I'm gonna flip the camera around. Y'all got me in tears. Oh Lordy. Alright. So I got me a little list here. Wait a minute, hold on, what are they saying? Virginia says, me too, Angie. Candace says, oh look, Dry Creek, a new product. Glitter balls. Big seller. All right, so y'all are talking about blue balls, big balls, whatever. I'm gonna give me 1 second here. Hold on to your comments if you don't mind. I'm gonna tell y'all the 12 pains of Christmas. Some of y'all might know what the 12 pains of Christmas are, but I'm getting ready to tell you the 12 pains of Christmas. Not the 12 days of Christmas, but the 12 pains of Christmas. So on the first, my first pain of at Christmas, or my first thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me, is finding a Christmas tree. The second thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me is rigging up the lights. The third thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me is hangovers. The fourth thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me is sending Christmas cards. Now we're all gonna be able to relate to this, just trust me. All right, so the fifth thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me is 5 months of bills. Kind of sung that part a little bit. The sixth thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me is facing my in-laws. And then the seventh thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me is Salvation Army. The eighth thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me is kids telling what toys they want for Christmas. The ninth thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me is finding parking spaces, which now they're emptying out. The 10th thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me, batteries not included. Ladies, get your mind out of the gutters on that one. The 11th thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me is stale TV specials. And then finally, the 12th and the last thing at Christmas that's such a pain to me is singing Christmas carols. Happy Hanukkah. So now that I've told all that, if you get on YouTube, type in 12 Pains of Christmas, it's an actual song. And I'm telling you, I know I've probably made some of y'all laugh, but if you go watch that, you're gonna laugh even harder because there's extra stuff in there. So for the ones that want to watch it, just type in 12 Pains of Christmas. It's an actual song. It was played on the radio way back in the day, back in the 80s, if I'm telling it right. So that's how I got all this too. So I figured I'd tell it on here tonight. We'll go for a ride now. And let me get caught up on the chat right quick. That's because y'all got me in tears, is why my face is red. Virginia. Linda says, I think Blaine is my new relative. He was good with, Lord have mercy, that's a loud diesel. He was good with his golf ball in his mini golf game at the meet and greet. And Candace says, notice Jeff changes the subject. Not really. Timmy says, it's red, Virginia. Charlie says, it's not about the balls, it's about the candy cane stick. And Linda says, Charlie. And Bill says, right, Charlie. And Virginia says, who watches TV? And then Charlie says, y'all making me laugh. And Linda says, thanks for that, Jeff. And then Leslie says, electric is better than batteries. You never lose any strength. I knew Leslie was going to. Oh, Larry says, I just realized I haven't seen any Salvation Army bell ringers like I used. Oh, they're here. They're here, Larry, where I'm at. They're at the Walmart back at my home. Lord have mercy. And then friend Connie, I think's put the link up to that song, the 12 Pains of Christmas. And then Larry says, we had to install a 220 volt for Leslie. Lord have mercy, here it is, almost Christmas, and we're awful. Linda says, Leslie, go attack Larry tonight. And then Diane says, rechargeable's the way to go. Oh, Lord have mercy, I gotta get my drink. Dry Creek says it's actually how long the stripes are on that stick. And then he says, he liked that, Linda. Oh, Lordy. I knew I was going to get it cranked up once I was, read that, too. And then Bill and Barb says, thanks, Fred. Jeff, you got the laughs tonight. Just got my Christmas cards done. All good. Linda says, Leslie, he wants you now. Oh, there's Amanda. Amanda's done missed all the fun. Amanda says, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are up above the world so highway. That last part I really couldn't understand, Amanda, but I'll go with it. Virginia saying, hey. Diane says, now size doesn't make it taste better or last longer. And then Diane saying, hey, and Leslie is going, Dry Creek. Leslie, play nice, Leslie. All right, let's take a little drive. Sounds like Amanda hitting the eggnog. Yeah, she's not on the NyQuil. It's eggnog now, which I got me some eggnog too, but it's non-alcoholic. I hadn't had any tonight yet. I'll drink a glass when I get home tonight. Amanda says commercials for Twinkle Twinkle cakes. And everybody's saying hey to Amanda, or Jimmy saying hey to Amanda. All right, here's the tree, Candace, where you can see it a little bit better. And then Barb and Bill's asking everybody if they like to decorate for Christmas. So he's getting a conversation started between all y'all. So that's good. Amanda's saying hey to everybody. Try the eggnog shakes at Steak and Shake. And then Leslie says we do. And then Fred says picked up some Southern Comfort eggnog. Hey, there you go, Fred. I'm telling you, that's some good stuff. It's non-alcoholic and it's good. Dry Creek says, listen, if you heard what I yelled out the window last night, you would know that I don't play nice. What happened last night, Dry Creek? You're going to have to go live after me. Tell the story. We'll keep this fun going. But anyhow, this is looks like my camera's shaking a little bit too. I might have to tighten some stuff up. I'll try to fix that here in a minute. Matter of fact, I don't have nobody behind me. I'll just pull over right here and tighten this thing up right quick. At least see if I can. Oh, that's the wrong way. Gotta go the other way. Hold on. Sorry, guys. You know I gotta have a fiasco every night. It wouldn't be the. Wait a minute. How am I getting ready to word that? It wouldn't be the right live of a show if it wasn't fiasco every time, which I was trying to quote Christmas Vacation there with different words. That it wouldn't be the season if the stores was any less hotter than they are. I have to try to come up with something. I'm not good like y'all. I can't come up with quick sayings. So that's what I say. That's pretty much Blowing Rock, because right here's where you turn to go back, like towards Landville and all that. But I'm gonna take you down here to Chatola. And I might have to go back and watch mine, because it's still shaking a little bit. I might have to do some adjusting. So I apologize for the shaking, because I see it shaking. I don't know if it's showing up on y'all's ends, but look at the street poles though right here. These lights are pretty, and it's like this even out here on the main highway. Yeah, y'all talk to each other. I'll try to catch up here in a minute. I'm gonna take y'all down here to Chatola, because I think they deck out. I think they go all out for Christmas, which we're coming up on it. Boy, right there, now that's pretty. Can y'all see that right there in front of us? Uh-oh, I got one behind me. I'm gonna let them by, because we're coming up on Chatola, and I don't want to. But that it's blocked right now by this one house that's right in front. That one house is lit up good. Come on. Didn't have a soul behind me. I guess they've decided to do what I'm doing, because down here's Chatola. Well, and that's the other reason I'm doing this too, Virginia, so y'all can see some decorations and stuff. That video that Fred's got up of that neighborhood that he went through, boy, that crowd went all out. I believe that had McAdenville beat. All right, right here's where you go into Chatola. It's got the nutcrackers for the entrance, which it's, I don't know that I can ride through it, because you usually got to have reservations to be able to even get in there. I mean, I could probably go try, but we'll keep on trucking down the road down here. That way y'all can see the what it looks like out here on the main highway. Over there's Chatola. Here we go. Y'all got anybody behind me? Yeah, I know, Larry. It's cause of where I'm at. I should be back. Let me know if I'm back. It always loses signal right through there. I was worried about that. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I should be back. Down there at Chatola, I think they blocked the signal. They like being kind of private. Oh, thank you, Dry Creek. Yeah, I knew I was going to lose it. I'd forgot about it, but I knew I was going to lose it right there at Chatola. I appreciate y'all hanging in there with me. But this is pretty right down through here. This is out on 321. This is the main road. And of course, I'm headed back like the way I would go home, because I knew I'd lose signal going down there at Chatola. I just forgot about it, but it does lose signal right down in that little section. But I'll let y'all see all these light poles that they've got decorated. Let you see all that. And and then I'll turn around and I'll go back towards town, because I know Candace is wanting to see that tree real up close that Blowing Rock's got. There's still a little bit of snow on the grass right there. Not much, but you can still see it. Yeah, I will, Candace. I see your comment right there. I'm going to turn around right up here. I'm just letting y'all see all these street poles that they've got decorated, because I don't remember them doing this. Because right up there at that stoplight, that's pretty much the start of it. And I'm going to turn around right here. And then I'll go back up Main Street. That Leslie. I done told how Blowing Rock got its name. It's not what you're thinking. Wind's still blowing a little bit. It is. It's pretty up here. I hope everything's still coming in good and clear. It should be. Yeah, she put a little angel up after saying that. I saw that, Teresa. TME TV, Teresa. Let's see. I think I want to turn right here. I think this is where I think. No, wait a minute. It's at the light. I could have turned there, but I'm going to go down here to the lot. There's nobody out. Of course, it's 25 degrees and wind chill's probably 0 the way the winds are blowing. Jingle bells, jingle rock. So, yeah, on up, yeah. See, Dry Creek knows where I'm at. But yeah, y'all talk to each other too. I'm gonna go up here and catch this close for Candace. She's wanting to see the tree close too, as far as the poles. But it's also like a neighborhood too. I mean, it's houses on top of houses right through here. The speed limit's 20 miles an hour. But that's a pretty, I don't know how good y'all can see it yet, but that's a pretty view right straight in front of us, because that's the the park, the Blowing Rock Park, right directly in front of us. Uh-oh, I'm wondering what Larry said. And that tree should be right here, right there. Boom. I'll just park right here, right next to it, and turn the camera so that Candace can see it. And then I'll get, I mean, there's a few cars riding around, but not many, because it's a little chilly. All right, I'm getting ready to turn the camera for you, Candace. All right, there you go. Now you can see the tree. So let me get caught up while y'all are looking at that. I'm gonna get caught up on the chat again, and then we'll go for another drive, I guess. Okay, right there's where Dry Creek was saying She yelled something out the window. Larry says, I need to get into our eggnog, Nog Shine. We get from Sugarlands. And then Leslie says, I heard it, Denise. I loved it. And then Virginia says, reminds me I may make a cup of Dunkin' hot chocolate. Dry Creek's laughing at Leslie. Candace says, wow, they even did the trunk of that tree. Yeah, they did. And then Amanda says, did you see what I see? A flying cow swimming in the river at Pigeon Forge? Jeez. Larry says, I'm surprised you're not hoarse from that yelling, Denise. And then Bill and Barb says, that tree's pretty. Thanks for driving through. Eggnog, and then glug, good for Christmas. And Linda says, Bill and Barb love Christmas decorating and everything. Amanda says, and a black fish, a big black fish. And then Dry Creek says, Larry, it was across the road going the opposite way in the car with Rob's window down too. And Barb and Bill says, me also, Linda. And then Larry says, I rewound it several times, Denise. Then I must have missed something. What, did I miss a live show or I must have missed something? And then Virginia's retracted a message there. Fred kind of says, a fiasco a day keeps the folks. Oh, nuts, never mind. Pretty good, Fred. Candace says, is that a river walk? I'm not real sure. It's like a pond right there at Chatola. I don't know if they consider a river walk or not. Amanda says, cold weather causes a wee every 5 minutes. And then Leslie says, it's a bit nippy out. What the hell am I trying to say? Nipple? Candace says, Castle House, wow. And then Virginia says, my son-in-law loves to see my holiday decorations. And then Charlie says, hard cherries, talking to Leslie. Linda says, Leslie, you're just winding up, keeping us laughing. And she's laughing. And then Bill and Barb says, yes, we always take a night drive through town and some neighborhoods to see the decorations. Amanda says, I had fried pickles and chili peppers and crown on the rocks. I'll pay for it at 3 a.m. Yeah, that sounds about right, Amanda. And then, of course, that's where I'm buffering. So let me get back down here. Amanda says, I'm freezing. Let me get my leather jacket. Teresa says, do any of you remember years ago Pigeon Forge used to have one light on the mountain of a cabin scene before going out towards Gatlinburg? That was probably before my time, I guess, Teresa. And then Linda says, right quick, Jeff, you're back, baby. And then Amanda says, defrost, Jeff, and Tootsie. And Larry says he doesn't remember that. And then she says it was so pretty. And then Amanda says, put it on 85. I got it 76 in here, Amanda. And Candace says, yes, I do, talking about the tree. And then Teresa says, I wonder why they stopped using it. And then there's where Leslie said what she said about Blowing Rock. And then Candace says, it's a pretty little town. Teresa says, Leslie puts it, yeah, I read that. And then Virginia says, hubby played Santa and delivered fudge to all the neighbors and gingerbread men to the kids. Linda says, Leslie, at least the town isn't called Blowing Chunks. Gross. Leslie says, I am an angel, Teresa. I had to remind Jeff of that. And then Amanda says, oh, that's where I read hers. Let's see. Larry says, that's neat, Virginia. I'm sure the neighbors love that. And Linda says, Virginia, that was nice of your hubby to do that. Hey, Peyton, outdoors, hey. Says he just got home. Candace says, goes to show what I know. I thought North Carolina was a warm climate. No, it's still 25. But it's supposed to be 22 as far as where I live in the morning. It's supposed to be, I think, 18 or get down to 18 or 17 up here tonight as far as here in Blowing Rock. Or, well, I should say Boone. And then Dry Creek says, how neat, Virginia. And then Teresa says, uh-huh, Leslie. And then Jimmy's saying, hey to Peyton. Larry says, I'm glad Dry Creek knows because I'm completely lost. And Bill says, how much snow did you get? I didn't get any. I think they got like an inch as far as here in Blowing Rock and Boone. But now you get on up to Banner Elk and Beach Mountain, I think they got close to 3 inches, if I remember what the news said. Dry Creek's laughing at Larry. Amanda says, I am old soul from the mid 90s and the beginning of J-Lo. Well, you're not an old soul because you said you was 27, and that would have been, well, yeah, that'd be the 90s technically, but you're not an old soul. You're a youngin', Amanda. Fred Connie says, I'm not Larry. And Candace says, when you were going out of town, there was a big castle house on the hill. Yeah. And I had a car behind me and I couldn't stop to show y'all long enough. And then Candace is going, ooh. And then Teresa says, how far is Blowing Rock from where you... it's only mileage wise, it's 17 miles, I think. Teresa. But it only takes me like 22 minutes to get up here from where I live. It's not that long of a drive. Peyton saying, hey to Jimmy. Teresa saying, oh, that's pretty. Candace says, they did a great job. Virginia says, Dry Creek, didn't you do a blog on Blowing Rock? And then Candace says, it's just perfect. And then beautiful tree, Bill and Barb saying. Larry says, I want that tree in my living room. Hey, it'll definitely make the height of your living room ceiling, Larry. Linda says, Jeff, nice tree. And Rob and Denise says, that was what I was just asking Rob, Virginia. And I think y'all did, Rob and Denise. I think y'all did. I'm not real sure on that, though, either. Blaine says, don't forget about y'all have electrical emergency. Gonna have to go. Y'all be good. Okay. Hey, thanks for coming in, Blaine. Everybody's saying bye to Blaine. Amanda says, I found a movie called November Christmas on iTunes. It's a Hallmark movie. Dry Creek says, someone was live, but not us. Oh, okay. All right. I think I might know what you're talking about now, Dry Creek. I appreciate y'all letting me know, too. Linda says, bye, Blaine, Merry Christmas. Amanda says, flags are halfway. They're like Florida. And David C. Perkins is saying, I was talking to her old farmer at the hardware store. I was talking to a old farmer at the hardwood store today. He asked me why I was limping. I said I got a new piece of tail last week. David. Well, when David gets to go live, I believe his live shows are going to be a little fun. That's pretty good, David. Linda says, Jeff, where has Scott been and Spaceman lately? Well, now, Spaceman just had a death in the family. I don't know how many of y'all knew that. Only reason I know it's because I saw it on Facebook. So that might be why he's not in here. Because I thought if he came in, I was going to let him know. Of course, I messaged him on Facebook, though. Leslie says, Jeff, it's all lies. Not one story matches the other. I can understand that, Leslie. And then Dry Creek's, they're thinking. And then Dry Creek's laughing at David. And Bill and Bob says, good night, Blaine. And night, Jeff and Tootsie. Night, everybody. Be safe. I'll give her a hug. She's passed out over here in the heated seat on me right now, Bill and Barb. But I'll give her a hug for y'all. Teresa says, I have to go. Been up since early this morning for doctor's checkup. I love you, and I love you all, and Merry Christmas. Hey, thank y'all for coming in, because it's getting, well, it's not 9 o'clock yet, but it's, but I appreciate all y'all coming in that's came in, though. Linda's saying, David. Candace saying, Merry Christmas to Teresa. Hey, Snake Holler family. How's Jamie doing? Larry says, we love you too, Teresa. And Bill and Barb saying, Merry Christmas, everyone. And then everybody saying good night to Bill and Barb and to Teresa and Blaine. But yeah, that's what I say. Uh, I appreciate all y'all coming in tonight. I know I've had fun, and I know y'all have had fun. And I was trying to think. Yeah, good night, Teresa. And I appreciate you. I really do. And Angie saying Merry Christmas to TME TV, Teresa. And Candace saying, next thing you know, Miss Tootsie will uh, be rocking a diamond collar. I doubt that, Candace. I very seriously doubt that. Somebody's going to have to get her one if she's going to be rocking a diamond necklace. It's not going to come from me or Santa. Linda says, good night, everyone, to who is leaving. And Angie saying good night to Bill and Barb and Merry Christmas. I was trying to think. I know the darn signal cuts out if I go down to Chatola, and then I think I lose it a little bit going towards Boone, a little bit. I was trying to think if there's anywhere else close by that I could take y'all to where I knew I could, because it's hit and miss. The signal's hit and miss in the mountains up here versus like being at home. So I was trying to think of where else I could take y'all to where we could have a different view. There's a couple people walking right here. So let me turn the camera. And I hope that's not ice that they're walking on, because I don't want to catch somebody on camera that slips and falls, because that wouldn't be good. Because I know it would hurt. Jimmy says, hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Tootie's sitting up right now. Hang on, I'll flip she's laying. Hang on, I'll point the camera down where y'all can cut the light on. There she is. I'll show Tootsie for a second. And she's laying in her seat. Yeah, aren't you? Yeah, you're laying in your seat, ain't you? Ain't you? I gotta remember. That's one good thing I like about this new gimbal, or whatever you want to call it, that hooks to the rearview mirror, because the way it is, even though it's shaking on me, so I'm gonna have to do some adjusting on that part, but I can swivel it though, to where instead of having to hold it in my hand. Hold on a minute, Dry Creek's saying something there. John Esper says, how far away from home are you? I'm less than 20 miles, John. I'm just down at the foot of the mountain. I mean, it's like a 20-minute drive home for me. It's not real far. Linda says, Jimmy, thanks, you too. And Dry Creek says, you'll test those brakes going down that mountain. Yeah, well, the good thing about it though, Dry Creek, I can do this side shift and then let the engine hold it back. I don't know that I'm going to try that yet till I get used to everything, but I do have that option to where I can manually gear it. But I think, if I remember right, when I went to South Carolina, I had a little bit of a hill that I had to go down, and I think the engine, even just in the automatic mode, I think the engine held me back a little bit, but I can't remember. But I'll find out when I go home tonight. But you're right though, because I know they know what hill they're talking about, because you can't run but like 35 mile an hour, number one, and plus it's like S curves right at the start of it. and Dry Creek knows what I'm talking about too. And yeah, if you're in something that you got to ride that brake, you'll be riding the brakes, because it will pick. Because as soon as you come out of them little S curves, then it really shoots straight down, and you'll pick up speed like no other, and you'll be like having to get on and off the brakes or either ride the brakes till you get to what they call Blackberry, and that's when it goes from 35 mile an hour, because that's the other thing, they've got it where it's 35 mile an hour through that little part, then it goes to 50 mile an hour. But once it hits the 50 mile an hour part, then it's not that bad. I mean, you've got a few areas that you'll have to hit your brakes, but the first little bit, like Dry Creek saying though, yeah, you got to ride them brakes, unless if you're geared down or your engine can hold you back. David says Tootsie just laying there looking so pretty, smoking a Marlboro. And Dry Creek says we can do that with the Jeep too. And oh, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't know y'all had the side shift in that Jeep. I didn't. I never paid no attention when I rode with y'all. Linda says, David, that was a cute comment about Tootsie. Yeah, she's just chilling out. She's chilling out. Yeah, she's chilling out. You're chilling out, ain't you? Yeah. Yeah, I'll flip it back over here to the tree. Of course, that's the top of the tree. And get this. There we go. Dry Creek says, how they think you can go 35 down through there is beyond. That's the truth. That's the absolute truth, Dry Creek. I've always, I mean, I get that why they've got it at 35 though, but you have to ride your darn brake to keep it at 35 or even 40 because of the steepness. But I mean, I realize though, because y'all know them S curves I'm talking about. I mean, you can't even run 35 through those first few curves because they're that sharp. I mean, it's hairpin turns. I mean, even coming up, I can't do the speed limit through that last little bit right before you get into Blowing Rock. And I know a lot of y'all don't know what the heck I'm talking about, but Dry Creek does. But there's a section there. It's just a hairpin curve to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, and then of course, then you're in Blowing Rock. Or either if you're going down the mountain, then you get back into straight stretches. Yeah, Dry Creek says you do. Yeah. Yeah. I had to take a drink of my drink. My mouth was getting dry again. But it's definitely been fun tonight. Like I said, I figured I'd ride up here. I wanted to see how Lexi did going up the mountain, number one, plus number two. Well, really, number one, give y'all something different to look at, because I usually try to do that instead of having to see Lenore all the time. And then, of course, like I was saying, I wanted to see how this car did going up the mountain, and it did just fine. I'm pretty sure I'll be all right pulling the camper and traveling with it. I shouldn't have any trouble. The flag, Candace, the flag has to. I don't know if they hadn't fixed it back or if something. I hadn't seen anything on the news lately. Well, that one person, that the judge or whatever, Superior Court judge, maybe it's for her. That used to be on the Supreme Court. I said Superior, but the Supreme Court, they done her funeral today. So I'm wondering if maybe that's what it's about. Today was unheralded for, okay, yeah. That's who I couldn't remember her name, so Diane answered it. So thank you, Diane. Yeah. I figured that's probably what it was for. That was, at least that's the only guess that I could guess. Yeah, Supreme Court judge. Yeah. Yeah, it's too cold for any. I mean, they ain't hardly any cars out riding now. All the everybody's done eating, I guess, and they've done left because I'm looking in my rear view mirror and side mirror, and there's not that many cars parked down through there now. I'm surprised as much fun as we was having there for a minute that the time didn't fly by because it's really only 9 o'clock right now. And I'm usually still on for another 30 minutes. That's why I was trying to figure out where else I could go as far as up here and have a signal. Right there's a pretty little tree at somebody's house up there. Hold on, I'll zoom in. I hope it don't get too grainy for y'all, but I was going to try to see that little tree up there at that house. It's blinking, and hang on a second. I don't know how clear that's coming in for y'all, but it's that house that's at the top of these buildings here. It's got a pretty little tree. Because I know as soon as I get out of Blowing Rock and go towards Boone, I lose it through there, or it's hit and miss, if I remember right. I guess I could ride the... Okay, Leslie says she see it. I guess I could ride the Boone. Y'all just have to bear with me because the signal will go in and out. So you just have to bear with me. But I guess I could ride the Boone and see what they've got. See if they're decorated up or anything. Linda says, it's been a ball tonight, Jeff. Oh, yeah, it has. It has. I've enjoyed it. I mean, y'all definitely keep it entertaining for me. I don't know if it's illegal to make a U-turn right here or not. I'm going to, because I want to go down. I don't want to go back by Chatola because I lose the signal down there. So I'm going to make a U-turn. So just get the YouTube police after me, I guess, if I did something illegal. But I mean, there's nobody in town now. And I want to go back down this way, the way we came up. This light takes forever to change. That's the only bad thing. Hey, Tana. I just now saw your comment. Hey, thanks for coming in. We're going to head towards Boone, I guess. See if there's anything to look at in Boone. We're in Blowing Rock right now. I gotta watch out for black ice. Not black ass, but black ice. There was a weather person that said black ass one time on live TV. I think you can find it on YouTube. I think it's still on YouTube. I can't remember what weather. I mean, it was out. Well, now I went right up that street and it didn't lose signal. And then it buffers on me right there. I know it, Virginia. It didn't buffer when we went up. I should be back now, Virginia. It didn't buffer when we went up through there. I don't know why it buffered coming back down. I should be back, though, because it's showing me back on my phone. Okay, thank you, Virginia. That's what I say. It's hit and miss. So I know I'll have a signal in Boone. Hot chocolate buffers off. But yeah, what I was saying before it buffered, you know, because I'm driving now, so I won't be able to. I got my other phone with me, so I'll try to keep up with the comments while I'm driving. But y'all know me, I pay attention to the road. And plus, it's been a while since I've been up here as far as at Christmas time. I'm looking around too. I'll try to catch Chatola, though, right here where it's lit up. I mean, they've got it lit up over there. It's over here. I don't know if y'all can see it real good right there. They've got it. Well, now they cut the lights out now. I guess at 9 o'clock they kill the lights. And like I say, I'm gonna work on this gimbal too to where it won't shake, and I know and bear with me because I know the signal is going to go in and out between here and Boone because we're going out of Blowing Rock. Oh, okay. No problem. They're headed over to Toshi's place. I'm going to make sure that I don't hit any black ice. The road should be, they usually keep the roads pretty good up here. Because I don't have it in four-wheel drive. It's just in, and it's going, like I say, I know it's going to go in and out till I get to Boone. I should be back. So I'm trying to. It's only buffered the one time so far. But it'll probably buffer again here in just a few minutes, now that I've said something. Coming up on Tootsie. I don't know if Tootsie will have their lights on. I think they decorate a little bit for Christmas. Good old Tootsie Railroad. Blast from the past. That's their slogan. You're a blast from the past. Tootsie Railroad. Leslie says, we'll just stick it out with you. I appreciate it, Leslie. So far, it's holding strong. Yeah, been there too. Yeah, they've got lights. Oh boy, that was pretty right there, and I couldn't catch it in time. Well, maybe I'll try to catch that on the way back. But right there's Tootsie off in the distance. I don't know how good y'all can see it, but Tootsy's got a little bit of Christmas lights going. Oh yeah, right here. That's Tootsie y'all are looking at right. Holy moly! Hell, let's pull in right here. How good's the picture? Have I got a good enough signal right here? Well, I'll see if I can pull in right here. We'll do Tootsie's buffer. Tootsie don't buffer, woof woof. We're trying not to, Amanda. I know one thing, I'll be washing this car tomorrow. Get all this salt off the car. Where they got the road salted up here. Okay, thank you, David. I was wondering if it shows it been on my phone that we're still on, but where this phone's a El Cheapo, it's not a clear picture on this other phone that I'm using. Right here's Tootsie though. Let's see, where can I get to where I can show y'all the lights pretty good? I think, let me roll this window down because I can't see out these windows. They got them tinted, factory tinted, it's dark. This all gravel, I guess this is all gravel right through here. I'm gonna go down here to the end and then point back at it to where y'all can get a good view of it, hopefully. Somebody, are we still good signal wise? I mean, I see it on my phone here, so I take it we are. Oh, Candace is saying, how cute is that? And then Virginia said she done Tootsie years ago. I didn't realize this was, I figured they'd have had this paved. Of course, it's been forever since I've been to Tootsie. If you want to know the honest truth. I'm trying to, they got darn these little trees. It's gonna block our view a little bit. Let me go right here. Right here's a good shot. Let me get around this one bush right here. Then y'all can see it. There we go. I'll zoom in a little bit right here. There, is that good and clear? Is that coming in good and clear for y'all? I zoomed in just a little bit where y'all could see it some. Something about an episode on Dateline. Leslie says, that looks like a nice place for necking. Leslie. David says, did anybody notice that dancing tree? And then everybody saying yes. Yeah, I figured you was meaning dancing. Linda says, Leslie, or an episode on Dateline NBC. And then Fred saying yes. And then Leslie says, true, Linda. And then Amanda says, that's a bright house. And Larry says, this must be where Blowing Rock got its name, Leslie. Is that clear? Is that a clear? I'm zoomed in some. Is that, y'all let me know if y'all can see that pretty good. I can pull on up a little bit to try to get out from these street lights somewhat. Okay, Leslie's saying it's clear. But I mean, it's closed. Oh, they got right here. Hold on a minute. Right there. There's where it says Tootsie. And then I think it says Merry Christmas beside it, but I can't make that out too good. Candace says housing addition. Oh, thank you, Linda. All right, wait. Oh, you got a Christmas party tomorrow night, Amanda? Oh, that's cool. And see, and I knew this week that there'd be Christmas parties happening, and that's why I'll just, instead of worrying about going live again, I'll do that video for Linda on Virginia's fudge recipe, and then so that way if anybody else wants it, I'll put it up in a video, and then that way Linda can at least be able to get the recipe. Leslie says looks like Tootsie Christmas. Yeah, I thought I couldn't. Yeah, it is. I see it now. Yeah, Tootsie Christmas. There's a power line or something going across through there that's blocking my view that y'all can't see, but it is showing up on camera, the Christmas part, a little better versus here in person. Amanda says it's a church party. I have to be almost normal and rated G. Well, I would say so, Amanda. They've got a few other decorations over here to my right. I mean left. Damn. I don't know which is my right and my left. To my left. But they're in behind trees right here. It'd be hard to make that out. I could probably, let me pull on down here. Dry Creek's thinking. I know what they're thinking on too. Linda says, thanks, Jeff, for the video on Virginia's fudge recipe coming up. Oh, you're welcome, Linda. I'm going to do that. I'll probably do it tonight when I get back home. I'm going to try to pull back on down here, and then I can't remember how far or how close I can get to this stuff because I know they're closed. ease on down through here. Dave says, Amanda, do you work for the fire department? I thought I seen you dancing on a fireman pole. And then Amanda says, potluck parties are fun. Yeah, they are. I went to a potluck party not too long ago in Pigeon Forge. I had a great time. I know there's videos though on Tootsie as far as this time of year, because it's a little too cold for Fat Boy, talking about me, to come freeze my hind end off. Look, I'm driving through ice. I don't know if y'all heard that or not. I was driving through ice right then, because I got the window down. See, and I don't know how far, but that's the entrance that they got, and I don't want to drive. But over here's the other, and I don't know if y'all are going to be able to, right over there off in the, right there off in the, let me zoom in. There's other decorations right up through there in behind them buildings that you're seeing, and you can't really make them all out. And well, I mean, they don't have, I'll just go up, see if I can. Usually they have the parking lot closed off, but I don't guess they do. If I get arrested, somebody come get Tootsie. Oh, boy, we're right here at that. Now that's something else. Look at that. I wasn't expecting that. Bushes are blocking the Christmas part though, but Leslie is right. It said, oh, here we go. I guess that's why they still got it, so people can just ride and see the lights right here. And then, signal-wise, I might start making cooking videos on a new if you want to. I bet at 10 o'clock they probably, if anybody's up here, they probably run you out and put the gate up. But we're getting to see the lights right now. Leslie says, I hate when the bush is blocking the good part. Yeah, I know it. I know it, but we're getting to, Candace says, oh my God, laughing. Very connect. That's as far as I can go, as far as right there. Let's see if I gotta, they'll probably lock the gate while you're up there. Yeah, no, they won't lock me in. They'll see me here. Larry says, that's when you get, or that's when you got to trim up that bush. Yeah. Larry. I know I lost signal right here for a second. I should be back. Anyhow, I'm gonna point where you can see this real good. This is the main office part. That's pretty, isn't it? Can y'all see that real good? Let me know. What is that up there? Shopping? Yeah, that's their main entrance is right here. Candace is, that's what Candace, and Linda says, Jeff, does Tootsie ever give you her famous side look when you're laughing? Every now and again, Linda. Every now and again. And then Gary, I don't know if you heard me or not, but they won't lock me in here. They'll run me out before they lock the gate. And of course, Amanda says, I'll use a different name first. Well, Amanda, you gotta let us know the channel name. You gotta let us know the channel name though, so at least we know who you are. But it'll just be us that knows who you are. You know, the ones that come in on my show. Virginia says, I'll wait until after Christmas and I'll make turkey and dumplings. So I'm just trying to get caught up on all y'all's comments. Oh, Fred and Connie says, nice. And Amanda says, single women over 55 looking for men 25 to 40 in the villages. Amanda, what am I going to do with you, Amanda? But yeah, this is Tootsie. Heck, they've even got Santa. They've got a TV going on still up here where it looked like Santa was on there waving. Hang on, let me see if I can. Let me back up and then I'll show you this. Amanda says it's active this time of the year. Hang on, I'm gonna try to get this TV in view where y'all can, I guess their advertisement of like the rides and stuff. It's right underneath where it says railroad, and I'm gonna zoom in to where maybe y'all can make it out what it's showing. I don't know if you'll be able to, how good you'll be able to make that out or not. Might be too bright. There's not a whole lot. You can kind of see people waving on there on parts of it. There's the train. That's the train they were just showing. I'm trying to watch and then of course it's starting. There's Santa. I thought it showed Santa. That was Santa. There's the train right there it's showing. Then there's the tilt-a-whirls or whatever you call that makes you dizzy. There's some more lights they're showing. There's a tunnel. There's the train again, showing the train again. There's marshmallows, roasted marshmallows over a fire. There's a bunch of trees lit up. Now it's showing another person riding on the train. That's the train again going by some kind of pond. Gingerbreads. And then dancing lights. And then there's another ride that they've got here. And I don't know what that was. I couldn't make that out. There's another person waving. There's the train. That was the train. There's the train going in behind that sign that says Tootsie Christmas. So that's all it's showing. That's it, because then it's starting over. Because there's Santa again waving. All right, I think I got to go this way to get out. Was that ride the vomit Comet? Yeah. I don't know, Fred, but I know Comet's in trouble. Or his wife's in trouble. I know Comet's wife's in trouble. He caught his wife going to Las Vegas. And she got in trouble because she went out to Las Vegas and blew $50. I meant to have told that earlier while everybody was in here. Dry Creek says, don't play any music. We got a copyright from our live the other night. Santa Claus. Did you really? Don't that suck, Dry Creek? I hate that mess when it happens. Because it's happened to me. You know, when I went live from the fountain over at Pigeon Forge from the island and was live at the fountain there. Hell, they took the whole darn thing down. YouTube took the whole damn video down. I can still see it, but y'all can't watch it because YouTube took the whole thing. It's crazy. Yeah, it is stupid. I mean, you'd think that it wouldn't matter, you know, because, and I guess because YouTube doesn't pay for copyrights like radio stations and whoever else. So, yeah, Fred said, I saw that one. Yeah, I mean, if you were in it live, you got to see it. You got to enjoy it. But if you want to be able to have people to watch the rerun, yeah, if you got too much stuff in your live show, I guess they'll take the whole thing down. Other than that, I do have copyrights on other videos, but it only skips through that part. And I'm guessing that because I hadn't really went back to rewatch any of them. It just says, because some of them says that it's only blocked in certain countries. So I'm figuring, I guess good old USA people's still getting to see the whole live. But if you're in another country, it skips some of the live out. I'm just guessing that. But like I said, I've only got the one when I was at the island where they took the whole thing down. That's only happened to me the one time. Yeah, but it's fine on TikTok now. Yeah, go figure. That don't make that don't make a lick of sense to me either, Rob and Denise. You can do it on TikTok and it's perfectly fine, but if you do it on Facebook or if you do it on, I'm getting notifications where other people's live right now. But you're, Facebook or YouTube, Facebook or TikTok, you're fine, but YouTube, for some reason, YouTube just being stupid about it. So anyhow, it's 9:30, and I know these other channels that's went live that I know some of y'all might want to go watch. Childers Family, I saw where they just went live. She's been going live on Tuesday nights, which is fine. But I might get on and watch, because she waited till later tonight, so I might get on and watch hers for a little bit too on the way back home. I'm gonna flip the camera back around. Got my Santa hat on for the ones that hadn't seen me yet, and Tootsie's got her outfit on, so we're kind of matching. Get up here. There you go. There's Santa's little helper. But hey, wait a minute. Leslie says, I don't know who that is. Childress Adventures. That's they live over there in Pigeon Forge. I've met them in person. It's been a couple years ago. Her name's Chelsea. She's usually the one that does the live show. And I think her husband's name's Rob, I believe, if I remember right. That's who I watched when she done the live Christmas walk before we went to it, Leslie. Oh, you're welcome, David. He's saying, glad I went live tonight. But I appreciate all y'all coming in. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I know I did. I know Tootsie's enjoyed it. She's laid over here in the heated seat and having a ball, I guess. And I got to get used to the camera being closer to me now. Oh, thank you, Linda. She's saying you're gorgeous. Look right there. Look right here. There you go. Yeah, look right there. Gary's saying good night to everybody and Merry Christmas. And Fred's saying pretty girl. And I got to give you a hug for Bill and Barb and everybody else in here. Yeah. Because a lot of people love you in here. Heck, all of them in here love you. That's the only reason they watch me, is because of you. And I don't blame you. Because I know she's the star. Lordy. But I'll just have to wait and see about next week as far as if I go live or not. I might try to go live, though, between now and Christmas again. But if I don't, just in case, everybody have a Merry Christmas. I know I'll be live before the New Year. So for right now, though, Merry Christmas to all y'all. All y'all been a blessing to me. Like I was saying back at Thanksgiving, ditto for Christmas. And it's been a good year this year as far as on YouTube. And I've enjoyed it. But every one of y'all have a Merry Christmas, telling everybody Merry Christmas to everybody. Everybody saying Merry Christmas to everybody. And thank y'all again, guys. Love each and every one of y'all, and definitely love our fun and crazy fiasco times. And I will see you before the New Year. Just don't know when yet. But I'll try to give everybody a heads up. If anything changes. I will. I'm not too far from home. I appreciate Leslie. And we will see y'all on the next go round. Love all y'all. Merry Christmas. See you next time. Tell them bye, Toots. Tell them bye. Good night, guys. Love y'all. I'll stay live for just a minute so y'all can see these tunnel lights down here, hopefully, and then I'll kill it after that. right here because it's on the other side. See the tunnel? All right, good night. Love y'all.